Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my February favourites. I haven't done favourites in a while, since September I think it was, and literally in my book I literally wrote like October favourites, November and so on, but I've never actually got round to filming those favourites, so I'm just going to go from February favourites as it is March the 4th today. So I haven't got as much favourites this time. Not really done a lot, not really used a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to say what I've got as my favourites. So I'm going to go through my books first of my favourites. So the first book that I absolutely loved in February was The Husband's Secret. I remember I told a few people about this book and they actually said it sounded really wow good. I'm going to read you the blurb and tell you my opinion on the book. Mother of three and wife of John Paul, Cecilia discovers an old envelope in the attic. Written in her husband's hand, it says, "To be only opened in the event of my death." Curious, she opens it and time stops. John Paul's letter confesses to a terrible mistake, which, if revealed, would wreck their family as well as their lives of others. Cecilia wants to do the right thing, but right for who? If she protects her family by staying silent, the truth will worm through her heart, but if she reveals her husband's secret, she will hurt those she loves most. And in this book, when I read the blurb of this book, I was like, oh my god, and I had to get it. I read it and I loved it. They have through this book it goes through different characters' perspectives, mainly Cecilia, and she discovers a secret that's revealed in this book, and I'm not going to spoil it for you just in case if anybody does read it, but I was not expecting the not expecting the person of this thing to be someone. And when I read it I was a bit like, because it just doesn't seem like that person would commit a crime like that, so it makes you think it was somebody else with the way she wrote it, but it actually wasn't, and you're like, oh. So yeah, can't go into, it's really annoying because I can't go into detail about it. So the next book that I loved is by Paige Toon, which is called The Sun in Her Eyes, and Paige Toon is one of my favourite authors, and I tweeted her saying I was reading this book and she tweeted me back and I was so happy. Blurb of this is: Amber was 3 when a car crash stole her mother's life. She doesn't remember the accident, but a stranger at the scene has been unable to forget. Now, almost 30 years later, she's trying to track Amber down. Amber, meanwhile, is married to Ned and living on the other side of the world in London. When her father has a stroke, she flies straight home to Australia to be with him. Away from her husband, Amber finds comfort in her oldest friends, but her feelings for Ethan, the gorgeous green-eyed man she once fell for, have never been platonic. As Ethan and Amber grow closer, married life in London feels very far away. Then Amber receives a letter that changes everything. And also in this one, I was a bit like, what are you doing? Because she makes some terrible mistakes in this book, and ones that she can't forgive herself for, but it does make her realise that she loves her husband, and she finds out what her mother wanted her to know all these years, and yeah, I'm rubbish at explaining things, but honestly it's a really good book. So if you want love, heartbreak, any of that, then read this book. Also, I have another book here that I didn't actually read in February. I read this in January, but it's been one of my favourite books I've read in a while, and I read it in one sitting. It was that good. And this is Alex Bell, Frozen Charlotte. Dunvegan School for Girls has been closed for many years. Converted into a family home, the teachers and students are long gone, but they left something behind. Sophie arrives at the old schoolhouse to spend the summer with her cousins, brooding Cameron with his scarred hand, strange Lilith with her fear of bones, and Piper, who seems just a bit too good to be true. And then there's her other cousin, the girl with a room full of antique dolls, the girl that shouldn't be there, the girl that died. Honestly, when I read this book, I did not expect it to be that good. I also gave this to my friend so she could read it, and she also read it in one sitting and she loved it. He literally hooked from like the first chapter, which is very hard to do, but he had me through the whole way through. And honestly, bits in this book really scared me more than watching horror films, because it's about porcelain dolls, and the girl that died is obviously Sophie's cousin, and you discover how she died, and at first you do think she's the bad person in the story. You think, oh my god, this ghost is haunting me, she's doing this, she's doing that, but things aren't always as it seems in this book, and it's really, really good. So yeah, everybody needs to read this, even if you're not a reader, because this is the best book that I've read in a long time, apart from Harry Potter obviously and all that. Next I'll go on to film and TV. Now there's 2 TV series that I've been watching throughout February. One of them being The Walking Dead, because that returned in February, and I am loving it so far. Some people don't like the way that The Walking Dead has turned out, but I still love it. And I can't wait for Monday's episode. I just love everything to do with The Walking Dead. My friend got me into that. And then the next TV show I've been watching is Shadowhunters, and I started watching this on the 1st of February. I remember I thought, oh, I'm going to start watching Shadowhunters, and there's 2 seasons and it's in the middle of season 2 at the moment, and I finished the first season in like the first day, like the whole 1st of February. I finished the whole season. That was how hooked to that TV show I was, and I caught up to the 2nd season the day after, so then I had to wait the week after for the next one, and then this week's is the winter finale, and I'm like really sad because I want to watch it forever and ever and ever, but obviously I can't till it comes back, so I'm really sad about that. But it's based on the book series The Mortal Instruments, which is like my 2nd favourite series of books, and I love those books, and I love the TV show, and my favourite in the TV show is Alex. So the next I'll go on to music and album, because there's quite a few that I've been listening to on here. I only have one album list that I've been listening to quite a lot in February, which is Shawn Mendes' Illuminate, or however you pronounce it, because I'm rubbish at pronouncing things. I absolutely love Shawn Mendes so much, and I've been listening to this ever since it came out, but especially a lot in February, and it's so hard to pick favourites, but if I had to, it'd be Lights On. I absolutely love that. I like Don't Be a Fool as well, but there's a there's a lyric in this that I absolutely love. I think it's like this. This is my favourite lyrics out of this because it just makes me feel a lot better. It says, "She's not even drop dead gorgeous, but she kills me anyway." And that's my favourite lyrics probably out of the whole album, because he's saying like you don't even have to be the prettiest girl, but you're still beautiful to them or to him, whoever. I have also in February been listening to Ed Sheeran because he came back, and obviously it was Shape of You and Castle on the Hill, but now his album is out and it came out yesterday for me, and I've listened to it 3 times on repeat yesterday, so yeah, you know what's going to be in my March favourites. And I've also been listening to a band called Moose Blood, I think that's how I pronounce it. I think they're going on, I think they're the supporting act for A Day to Remember this year, so, and I thought I'd listen to a bit of the music, and it was actually really good, and I've been listening to them ever since. I've also been loving my blue Ugg boots because they've been keeping me really warm as it's been really cold. And YouTube, I've been watching a lot of the Saucony Jolies. I started watching, I did used to start watching them, but like a year ago, maybe 2, but now I've really started getting into their like daily vlogs, and the past 2 months maybe, and Anna's having a baby soon and I'm really excited for that, and she's having a little girl. And last but not least, obviously my favourite thing of February has been New York, and that was like the best experience of my life, and if I ever had an opportunity to go again I definitely would. And I literally posted like every photo onto my Facebook page, and I've posted a few on Instagram too. But really that's all. I've been loving this month just gone, and yeah, so I'll see you next time with another video, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, leave a comment and suggestions below. Bye!